Morning, folks. It is 6:54 a.m. Monday, March 20th, 2017. And we're updating the weather. 43 degrees in the thriving metropolis of Duluth, Georgia. This is one of those mornings that's a little rougher. That's what they call life, right? Sometimes easier, sometimes not. I want to talk to you about two different things this morning. It's actually the same thing. It's about your awakening, how you go about doing it. What does what for and to you? Why? How? Etc. Excuse me. These are stereo headsets. It's got different plugins. Excuse me. These stereo headsets are used, of course, for a lot of things, but that's necessary when you use the binaural beat CDs or audio tracks when you're listening to them. This is a stone sphere. There's stones inside here, wrapped around copper, which helps energy flow all together. And it's got almost all of them have star resonite inside them, which are literally generators, metaphysical energy generators. I can explain that in a minute. Now, binaural beats. What's up with that? With binaural beats, I've used them. I have some. I bought them a long time ago. Excuse me. They have a purpose. I talked to the gentleman who was selling them at his store. A pretty cool dude. And I saw with technology for that where it came from, and it came from some of our friends in space, some of our family up there. A lot of these breakthroughs we've been having, scientific breakthroughs, folks, they're coming from folks that are here to help us. By the way, that's what Antarctica is. Excuse me. There's been a huge, Earth-friendly ship underneath Antarctica for over 1 million years. Those are the good guys. Excuse me. Those are the good folk. Of course, you've heard, I think I probably said John Glenn or Buzz Aldrin, whoever, the astronaut, about things that aren't that important. I really don't care. Jay needs to get his facts right. I give you the basic idea of things, and you figure it out for yourself. That's my whole plot. That's my theme, the evil construct behind my videos. That's the way it's always been. Someone said, Jay, what? I don't understand. What church are you attached to? What religion are you? What philosophy are you? I said, I'm you. I'm about you. And what? I said, yeah. I'll tell you what's out there and what exists, but I help you see it for yourself so you make up your own mind. I make you stronger so you see whatever you're going to see on your own. And then you make up your own mind. And they look at me and they go, wow, no one's ever done that. I'm like, you know. That's what I'm here. That's one of the things I was here to do. Anyway, the problems you have are in the ground in different locations. There have been some sinkholes located in different places. That's what they call them, sinkholes. Well, there are some that are actual sinkholes. There's places where literally something was ripped out of the earth, then it gets covered quick. Whatever. It's only 3 of them. There's all kinds of stuff going on everywhere. Things are getting more active in what's being done here by our friends, what we call ETs, extraterrestrials, meaning from other planets. Antarctica right now. Antarctica is being filled up with supplies, food and such. I'll be damned. I gotta do a video about that. Oh well, we'll do this one first. That's wild. I said things were escalating and things were getting ready to crank up, and here's more proof of it. Proof for me to see, for myself. You'll have your proof soon. 100 years from now, what I'm telling you about, you're just gonna know. Your children, their children, whatever. When I say you, I really mean the physical bodies here on the planet. Anyway, back to topic. The binaural beats, what do? These spheres, what do? Well, as you can tell, by these spheres, there's no place to plug in a plug. So they use no electricity yet. I said it was a generator. Well, if that was real, it could generate the power for a city. Son, go back to your mama's garage apartment and go eat your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the crust cut off. Shut the hell up. You wouldn't believe, folks, you wouldn't believe the people behind some of the crap that you're hearing. I don't expect people to believe everything I say whatsoever. They shouldn't. You need to find things out for yourself. But those people that have been listening to me for a long time, things make sense. But the whole thought is, the whole thought process behind this is for you to find it out for yourself, to see it for yourself using your abilities, which includes your gut. What you call the solar plexus energy field or chakra. Now the sphere, I call it a generator. Why? Oh, by the way, Deanna and I are going to do some really neat stuff here pretty soon. I'm not going to talk about it, but it's some different video stuff with energy. Once we've gone through the process, you'll see it. It's just more proof of what's going on and what you can do and who you are inside. Kirlian photography. They take a picture of a leaf and you can actually see the energy coming off of it, the aura, and then they cut the leaf and put the leaf back down immediately, and it still has the whole aura, the whole plant, and then a little while later it goes down. So does the life that was the energy that was within that leaf. The plant energy goes home. Plants are sentient. They don't feel pain like animals do, or we. That's why animal suffering is pathetic, disgusting, and on its way to being completely done over. Anyway, so these spheres, they have star essonite in it, and this is why I call them generators. They do generate more energy within your body. Why? Star energy is male universal energy. Okay? There's universal energy, which is male, is what's put in stars, and female is the spirit, is the type of the universal spirit that's put inside planets. These folks, these people, are huge. You ever think about, look at the size between the Earth and the Sun. Yeah, that sun's pretty dang big, okay? Putting out a lot of energy, and sometimes there's more than one male energy inside there, male universal energy. So, anyway, it's strong stuff. So when you're, and remember, none of you, almost no one out there can fit in a state or in a body, nonetheless, but in a state. Your energy comes out of you that big. So there's a total of 43 people on this planet right now whose energy is small enough to where if you put them in the middle of New Jersey, that you're not going over the state's boundaries everywhere. A lot of you if we were to take you in a helicopter and put you right in the direct middle of the United States, your energy is touching both oceans. Okay? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is your energy is all over the place. The aura comes off the side of you, and that's the energy. The energy, it comes off the side of you. Aura's coming out everywhere. The energy, it comes off the side of you. The sentient energy called spirit comes right through your crown, goes through, through your body core, goes straight up here, and there's a filter right here. It covers the whole head. I talk about it like a filter like this. It's more like a fishbowl that you wear, but whatever, who cares? The main idea is that your energy coming out of you has to go through a filter. That's what separates your emotions that you're suffering with inside your body, or they're moving you around, going through your head. You grow by emotional stimulus while you're in the body. Your spirit actually grows. Love helps you grow too, but it just doesn't grow as fast or definitely not at all destructively like abuse will hurt you, but love can hurt you too. When you love someone and they're hurt, then that's the way to bring you pain. It's amazing, the original first being male and female, where people call in God. It's amazing what they built to be so destructive and abusive, all for their own self-praise. That's why I've always told you and asked you a question. You think there's a God and there's a loving God and everything? Really? Let me ask you something, number one. If there was such a thing and it could protect you, why doesn't it? Is that what you expect from your parents when they quote-unquote love you? And most of you have loving parents. No, if something was worthy of your praise, why would it want it? Number one. Number two, why would it even allow it? Because they would know it's wrong. They'd say stop. Oh, we don't understand because it's so smart and we're so stupid. You want to call yourself a moron? Help yourself, man. I'm not. I'm a simple person. I'm not a simpleton. There's a big difference. And when I meet somebody whose spirit has been put in a body with a defectively operating brain, I feel for them because of my compassion. Anyway, so the star energy goes inside your body. But when you put your hands up towards a sphere like this, when you start getting close, right about here, my hands are just getting hot. I can feel the warmth in there. The energy comes out your palms, especially out the fingertips. It's very directable, whatever, out of your fingertips. You can go like this. Take your hands make a sphere like this, And then you can feel the fingertips of warmth in your palm, and then slowly bring them together. Like, don't let them touch. Don't let them touch. Go like this. Don't let them touch. Do that there together. You're going to feel all kinds of warmth coming together. That's because these energy beams coming out of your fingertips are all getting closer. The closer those beams are, the more heat there is. Yes, I said beams of energy. Hello, your energy, your spirit, sentient energy with energy coming off that everywhere. That's what you are. Let's do it again. One more time. Creation is beginning your origin. This is what you are. You want to know what you are? You can take your Bible, your Torah, your Quran, all that other garbage, and put it near the toilet where it'll do you some good if you ever run out of paper. Okay? Creation. This journey evolving into paradise. That's you becoming yourself. Those religious books are garbage. All of them have control. Oh, but there's nice things in there. Sure. You can say something sweet, something nice, and next thing you know, it goes into all this control stuff. So what? Folks, if you have a piece of fertilizer and you put pretty little sprinkles on top of it, I ain't touching it. I'm not even going to step in it. That's something people are becoming aware of. That's why the religions are growing. Know the amount of people on this planet are growing immensely, but the percentage of those people that are really having any kind of a faith in a religion is going way down. Progress. People are becoming more self-aware. It's happening every day, everywhere. So, your energy comes out of your palms, fingertips, and everything. It gets closer. It goes in there. The star essonite, star energy. So that male star energy goes into your body. Okay, the energy, not the spirit. The energy comes into your body. And it makes you stronger. Your core energy, what they call a Kundalini. Folks, they talk about Kundalini rise, and look, that energy is flowing all the time. That's like someone's going to freeze your chakras, can't do it. Someone's going to remove your chakras, can't do it. There's only one thing strong enough anywhere to do that, okay? And it ain't going to do it unless it needs to. And you'll never know about it. It's not done, period. There's idiots out there say that they can. It's the funniest thing in the world. Actually, it's not funny. It's sick. But once you talk to them, you find out for yourself. Some people might say, well, gee, Jay, that's you, isn't it? No, it's not. I've got the quantitative electroencephalogram, where I went into Martin Perez Head out in Sweden. And I was right here in my house in Duluth, Georgia. And I've literally put myself in a very bad situation. I had a board of doctors, psychiatrists, and everything else could have locked me up in a mental institution for at least a year. And they gave me 2 thumbs up. You rock, keep going. They looked at the information. They watched me night and day for 8 days. Now I'm proving myself and improving my abilities. I'm proving who you really are, not just to you, but to them. So as you start to wake up and become yourself and become stronger, you can say, screw you. Love you, but screw you. That's the big part of what all this is about, is y'all being able to live on this planet, which has been made to beat you up if you ever try to become metaphysically awake. Now you have a foundation that I've literally been building for you, so you have something strong to stand on and say, no, I am this. I am spirit, sentient energy. This is what I am. This is what I can do, and I'm learning how to do more. And if you don't like it, eat crap. Hopefully you're not saying that to your parents. The thing is to awaken yourself and then help those you love. But it's like I taught you, my last life is Gandhi. Stand up, shoulder to shoulder. Just say no more. Just say no. Don't hit someone. Don't pick up a stone and feel it. Don't throw it at anyone. Put it in your pocket. Okay, back to topic again. Got part of my own energy in there in my head right now on the right side trying to calm me down a little bit. I'm so upset from everything I've seen happen to everything forever. I mean, from the very first life that anyone ever had, Lily and I. It's been wrong since the very first 10 hours. Anyway, and it's finally getting fixed. Anyway, I'll keep saying back on track, but we're always on track in what we're talking about. If I start talking to you about energy, you have to understand what's behind it. Otherwise, all you do is it's the same crap you get on the internet. This, that, and then the Archangel Metatron, no such thing. And then you can materialize. What do you want? What do they call that? Something or other. When you just make the thought process and make it happen. I think it begins with an M or something. It's just you just make it yourself. Bullshit. The more love you put out, the more you're going to attract people who have that in their hearts. That's not you creating it. That's you being yourself, and others, literally flowing towards that kind of energy because it's more like themselves. That's why in the second dimension, a foot and a half to the right, 3 foot up, that's the floor level. That's why you have two basic sides, that of higher vibration and another one of lower vibration. The moon, Miranda, first moon off of Uranus, that's where the other side of what they call negativity, or actually what it is the other side of lower frequencies. And then the location of the higher frequencies is located right here on Earth. Foot and a half to the right, 3 foot up. What people call heaven. There is no hell. Hell and the devil are all bullshit, just made up by your religions. Got you to go to church, produce enough money to build some really cool cathedrals and everything, didn't it? Wow. Praise God. That's funny. So glad they're dead. Anyway, that was the cause of your problems. It's what was happened. The original first being is what it was. They went through a very bad situation. When they were created, there was problems with their creation, because when that happens, it's in the first dimension and it's happenstance. There's nothing there. The real God is putting the first beings together. You have the wrong God. You don't know what you're talking about. And the whole time people are just talking shit. It's stupid. No, I know what I'm talking about. I see it. Jay's crazy. Not according to, I don't know how many doctors, psychiatrists, scientists, lawyers. So anyway, I know what I'm talking about. How many people are there out there that proclaim they're so awake and everything else? I can run circles around any of them, just talking to them. James Randi. He had my challenge. So many people that listen to me, as well as myself, threw my challenge at his face, and he never took it. Number one, because he's a wuss. Number two, because he's wrong. Number three, everything he wants to do, he wants to prove that he can do it too, and the fact that it's not real. Well, he can't do what I do. He's 37% lower frequency soul. There's no way he can do anything I do. He can't duplicate it. So he's got his famous $1 million challenge. It's all garbage. It's, from what everything, if you look about that on the internet, they'll tell you that his $1 million challenge says that he personally has to be satisfied. All he has to do is say, I'm not satisfied, sorry, no money. And he's done it many times. He's exposed a lot of chumps, so that's good. But anyway, So we have star energy over here that goes into your core, what they call the Kundalini, the two different parts of you. The part that came from Gaia, she released a little over 11 million years ago. It's a little broken off piece of her own spirit that goes inside your body to be with your personal spirit that's inside your body. The two snakes go up and down your body. They're flowing all the time. So when you put your hands up here, you get that star energy in there. Now what else is going on? Gaia is in there. It's not just star energy, it's star Essenite. Part of Gaia is in there. Gaia was the first planet ever created. Those of you that are Essence, every life you had, before the souls were released, before the first wave of souls was released. Book 1, creation, its beginning and your origin. Before the first wave of souls was released, every life you had was on Gaia. She is the name of the energy, the spirit, that was ascension energy that was inside that planet. That planet was 270 times the mass of Jupiter. Damn. Take a look at take a look at a comparison of the Earth against Jupiter, and then multiply Jupiter times 270. That's how powerful Gaia is. When you do this and get your energy near there, you make the connection. Then Gaia also, her energy goes inside you. That stuff is so strong that in order to keep your body, spirit, energy, what they call the Kundalini, the two spirits in your body and everything, in order to keep your body somewhat balanced, she has to pull more of you, of your own spirit, like I said, is floating out everywhere. She has to pull more of your energy inside your body to balance it. So all of a sudden, I've said for years, Essenite, star Essenite, when you hold that, especially star Essenite, when you hold that, your core energy increases over 1,000%. It's over 10 times stronger. Now, that's also whatever other stones in there have stone energy that's good for your body. It's like vitamins. Those of you that are seers, through your pineal, and the pineal includes the voice, goes from right here, right below the larynx, up to between the eyes and a little bit above. That's your pineal energy field, okay? It'll have some lapis and other things in there. I'm not going to tell you every stone I put in there, but I'll tell you the basic ones. And it has very good selenite in there, too, from the Sahara Desert. Anyway, it has in it what you need, personally. Oh, and folks, those of you waiting on some spheres, we got a whole lot of them we're about to ship out. Deanna just got back. Store's about to open up, and folks, we're getting stuff out as soon as we can, okay? We have to do it by who had the order in first, and we're about to ship it out. Dan and I get worked on very hard every day. Source family that are involved doing this now, getting hammered. Everyone's almost literally, their brains being worked on so hard that we're literally being put to sleep. This is all preparing for what's coming. Wait till you meet your friends, our family, your new friends, from space, from other planets. Wait till you hear from them that they know about my family. So much for the naysayers. They're in our houses. They come in, walk around, physically walk around. Anyway, I'm in the best of moods, and I don't feel good, but that's part of, being in the twilight of your life, but of a life. But I'm also just really fed up with the way things were made, and somewhat fed up with myself if I haven't done more. Anyway, so that's why these spheres power you up. There's no power supply except for your own energy. You touch it, put your own energy in there, and then it mixes with the star Essenite. Gaia puts more energy, not spirit. This is not another mind going inside you. There's no sentiency going inside you. There's the energy coming off of it only. That's all it's allowed in you. It goes in your body, and then it makes you stronger. If you go to sleep with one of these spheres, especially the power spheres, within 3 feet of you, like on a night table, you're going to be, the energy is going back and forth all night long. This energy goes in your core, powers up your core. What does that do? It powers up every single one of your energy fields within your body and flowing out of your body. It powers you up completely. It activates all parts of you completely. It'll make you stronger slowly, day by day, just by being there. You'll get strong enough to where it gets to the point where sometimes you put your energy up there and you think you can't feel it. You have to, when that happens, relax. A few nice full breaths. Relax, then put your hands up and just in your head say, let the energy flow. And then the energy starts flowing back and forth again. But you get so strong you can just stop it. You have to just say, okay, go ahead and flow. And then you feel it. Let your friends feel it that are awake enough to feel stone energy. And then they'll say, whoa. And you're like, damn, I didn't get that off it. Gee, maybe Jay's not full of crap. Maybe I am getting stronger. I find out by going through the same experiences. I didn't just wake up, someone turned on a switch and da-da. No. I went through crap doing this stuff and fighting everything on the other side while I was doing it. As well as everything here. Excuse me. So, now, binaural beats. I've bought a few of those things years ago. I knew I was supposed to. Okay? And so I did. And I could, there's one sound going in one ear, another sound going in another ear, and it'll activate a different part of your body. Say it'll take the pineal, the pituitary, it takes a different gland and works it a little bit, or a different section of your brain. It makes it work separately. So what does that do? It starts to kind of loosen things up in your head, make something work a little bit separately. You might be able to activate it a little bit as far as wake it up a little bit. And then from that point on, you have to start, using your whole body. If you don't, then all you're doing is touching a little teeny part of your brain. That's like wanting to be a stronger, better you. You go work out to lift weights, and all you do is work your left arm. Well, what about your right arm? What about, every other muscle in your body, your legs? I don't remember the muscle groups. I used to work them. I was, 6, 8 years old when I started lifting weights when I was a kid. You need a complete workout. So they have benefit in that they can start to activate something. But after that, I left them on all night long and everything. I woke up in the morning and I felt part of my head just sticking out. Well, that told me it had an effect on a section of my brain. I don't want to try to build up a muscle where it's sticking out one part of my head. I want to activate everything. This is for remote viewing. This is for this, that, no, whatever. They have their purpose, but it's short-lived. I don't know where mine are. And I'm stronger than anything else. So I think I know what I'm talking about. I've learned by hard knocks while I've been fighting. Fighting stuff attacking you, attacking other people. People talk about an exorcism. Get spirit messing with you, and I just go there, boom, kill it. Next. People like, what was that? I said, well, it's nothing, doesn't matter, it's not there anymore. Spirit guides that didn't want to do anything, I replaced them, and then all of a sudden you got people talking to you now, and whereas you didn't before. because I talk to the spirit guides and see what they're doing. Sometimes they have attitudes. Some of them have been deleted. Almost always they just get help, but some of them are just nasty. What's the spirit guide? It's not a special thing. I mean, everything's special, but beyond that, no. That's you when you're not in the body, helping out friends. Some of them are out there not helping anyone, and they have a real bad attitude, like screw you. I'm like, no, screw you. So I can talk, to your loved ones that are gone, that are out of body and everything. Anyway, that's how I know what I'm talking about, especially regarding this stuff. It's energy. There's spirit behind the energy that goes in and out of this cube. It's your energy that goes in it, and then Gair's energy, she pushes it into you. Excuse me, and then that literally goes into your core and it fires it up, cleans it out. It fires up all the energy fields within your body. I talk about 7 major energy fields in your body. As far as your power level, your abilities, solar plexus, heart, and then you have the pineal. Okay, those are the 3 strongest ones. But there's the core energy itself that's powered up, that gives you information right through the hypothalamus gland area, part of the brain, and getting information out of the field, which isn't just, the field's not just above you, people, it goes through you. When you go to astral project and you want to go somewhere, how does it know? Does it see a bulge of energy coming out of your head? It's already through you. It's already in you, in and out of you. It's what they call the whatever field they call it. Can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's male source energy. It has a job to help you. Just because you're not aware of it and what it does doesn't mean it's not helping you. Anyway, so binaural beats, I mean, I wouldn't throw them away, but except for helping, I don't have any use for them. I don't know, maybe I will throw them away. Spend a few $100s on them. When I found, I was led to this star Essenite. I used to go for Essenite and star Essenite. Excuse me, I'd know it's time. I'd just get on a computer, go to mapquest.com. I just open up the Southeast U.S. I just go look, I go see it. And then I open it up, zoom, 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 until I got the exact address to the right location, print out directions. I get in my truck, I drive 622 miles, whatever, one way, 2 ways, whatever. Get out of the truck, right where I saw. Within 20, 25 feet, there's a stone, load it up in the back of my truck and go. Come home. So anyway, binaural beats aren't bad for you, but if you wear those things at night, this is maybe the most important reason for this video. If you wear those things at night, you're overworking one piece of your brain. Folks, please don't do that. I woke up in the morning, felt the pressure in my head, and I looked at it and I said, okay, that's not good. So at the very beginning when I was waking up, it showed me something, but if you do it for a short amount of time, if you had something that worked the whole brain and everything else, different parts of the brain, then you get a complete workout. Other than that, you go into a gym and all these machines and all this equipment, and you're just going like this with your left arm, and then you put the weights down. That's enough, I'm going home. I said, what about your right arm? Your left arm's 3 times the size of your right arm. Doesn't it feel unbalanced? I'm doing it. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Okay, whatever. You want to work the whole body. You want to work every single part of yourself. And that's the difference between the spheres and binaural beats. The binaural beats will activate part of your brain. It'll help you know that there's more going on than what you're aware of. It can help you get started to wake up to use your abilities. But you keep on using that one recording, whatever. And I don't know how many recordings, different ones. I know what I'm talking about. I can see, I can know, but I actually physically experienced it when I was waking up. And then shortly thereafter, when I was doing that, that's when I was led to the stone. And I was told, take about 60, 80 pounds of this stone and put it under your bed, near your bed. So I did. And then I said, I'm overkill in everything I do with people. It's what I'm like. It's what I am. I'm very aggressive about things. About getting something done. And so I said, well, if 100's good, 400's better. And then I'd be laying there just, and a huge piece of selenite, a huge stick this long, right up and down my chest. And that was, who's got that thing? Aha. Anyway, that was for my back, to help my back out. But then I just started getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I had no use for the binaural beats anymore. So, we should all do whatever we want. That's how we learn, isn't it? As long as you're not hurting someone, and hopefully not hurting yourself. So, this isn't a marketing tactic or something. It's just what it is. So, whatever you want to do, good. Because if it's your desire to awaken, and it's in your heart, to do so, you're going to wake up. You might spend $150 or $300 on that binaural stuff and then just let it sit like I did. Well, you know what? If you do, what have you lost? $300? $350? That's not the end of the world. I know it's a lot of money. Trust me. That's a lot of money. $20 is a big thing to me. So. The thing is that you went there and you learned. Isn't that what this is all about? The discovery of self, who you really are. That's what all my videos are about. You and what's going on around you. Well, folks, love you and hope you have a kick butt day. Just be good to yourself and just keep going. And when you do something and you find a better way to do it, don't say you made a mistake. You did not. You took a step to get where you are today. And think if you keep stepping where you'll be tomorrow and the week after that. That's what matters. Other people don't like them. Tell them to get screwed. Tell them to go sit on a telephone pole. Get some splinters. Screw them. You need to take care of yourself. Love you all, man. Have a good one. There were just a couple other things I needed to say. One about something happening to the Source family right now. The other is important to this video, more important to the video. Excuse me. Let's cover that one first. With the binaural beats, Dana here, Deanna here, Dana. I'm getting my head slammed right now. So's Deanna. So's the Source family. That's part 2, but part 1 on the binaural beats. They use different. People use different frequencies. They say it does this, say it does that. Unless they can do something like take a quantitative electroencephalogram and show you the increase and change of action within the brain. When they tell you this is for telepathy, this is third eye, this is, are you going to believe any of that? You think they know? If they did the research, wouldn't they show it to you? Me, I proved what I can do. You have the quantitative electroencephalogram thanks to Martin Parra. So, of course, and myself, but whatever. You know, if it wasn't for Martin, it wouldn't have happened then. If they say that it does the pineal, ask them how they know. Scientists, well, where's the data? Scientists don't do something because they want to, very infrequently. So, I have scientists interested in what I do because it's what they consider groundbreaking. It's never happened anywhere. And it hasn't, not on this planet, not any other one. But when they say something about the binaural beats, you have to find something. In order for it to really work and help you, it literally, it's activating. It's like touches a muscle. You have to touch all the muscles at the same time. That's the problem with them. So having any faith in what they say, this does that, that does that, yeah, good luck with that, okay? Excuse me. The way to do any of this, period, is to increase the energy within you, inside you, and to stimulate all of you, not one little teeny piece. If you bake this much of a pie, and the pie's this big, you're going to eat that? The rest of it will be raw. You're not going to get anywhere, okay? Not the best analogy, but it fits. That's why stone is so important. You can get a huge piece of star essonite and set that down on a night table next to you. You get a piece of star essonite about 3 pounds, that thing's going to be humming your head for as long as you're near it sleeping. A 3-pound piece of star essonite will reach out about 5 foot to you. Star essonite is expensive, but when you buy that big a piece, we don't sell many of them, and you don't pay anything like the normal price. It's nowhere near it. It's pennies on a dollar. Anyway, the star essonite is very strong to go inside your body and wake you up. A personal sphere made for you with strong star essonite in there is very good for you. We're changing the way we're doing stuff with the spheres. It's not on the website yet. There's going to be like what we have. It's like a power-up sphere. There's going to be a sphere that's really about the core, powering up your core. That's going to be reworded. And then there's one for the max power sphere. That's the maximum power for your body, whatever. We're going to make those generic, and then if you want one made personally, that'll be available to you. So the strongest thing for you to have, especially while you're sleeping, is a max power sphere with that's been made for you personally. It does not mean it won't work with someone else, but it is tailored to your exact frequencies, what you are, what you see, what you need. These binaural beats, if you found, if you, it sounds like I'm tearing them up. No, I'm not, but you need to understand the value of what? A, B, C, or D. If you're solar plexus oriented, okay, which means you make most of your decisions through your gut, you work through the hypothalamus, the scanner, and other stuff. If that's where you're strongest, and you are getting something that cranks up your pineal, your frequencies, who you are, what you are, your strength is solar plexus. You crank up your pineal, you can make it a little stronger, but you know what? It still ain't going to be nothing compared to your solar plexus. You crank up your whole body using stone, you're cranking up everything. The pineal, the gut intuition through the solar plexus, everything. So, that's important. The other thing I wanted to say, a lot of my close source family and other people who are not source, other people that are very much involved in this awakening, but my family is really getting pounded. Okay? We're getting knocked out, pretty much knocked to sleep. Okay? Hard change coming. What I am outside of my body is me doing it to you. Okay? Gaia and Gaia are there working also, but the power that actually puts you down and puts power inside your head, that's me outside of the body. What's going on is all the things that you've gone through in your life, all the conditioning, the preconditioning that's been done to you by the original first being, male and female, when it existed, that's being taken away from you. Okay? Emotional outbursts, all kinds of stuff like that. You know, the things that would make you really feel one way or the other. All that stuff, that conditioning to keep you from becoming yourself and doing a good job, it's being sucked out of your head. But it's not like pulling a piece of spaghetti out of your head, folks. It's not like me releasing your negative frequencies. This is taking conditioning out of your memory. That's hard. The brain is an incredibly complicated thing. And oh yeah, you're in the body with the brain working, you're living. That doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time. But it is being removed. So you can count on a couple of weeks on and off of that happening pretty hard just to do that. And then also you're being made stronger. So don't forget, a lot of you out there, especially those of you who have cranked up, a lot of you are going to be talking with our friends in space. A lot of you have work to do with them. You have to be ready. So you're being made ready. So that's what that's all about. I got to add this to another video too. It's important I get this out there. Some people, be concerned they're being knocked out, like put to sleep. Well, that's because you need to be laying back and almost unconscious when your brain's being worked on like this. You have subroutines that were put into you, made part of your life, the abuse you've gone through. The stress from that stuff is going to start being taken out, and also some of the actual feelings and everything are going to be ripped out. You have to be relaxed in your actual self, who you were before the conditioning, in order to do your job properly. Blah. Folks, love you, man. Have a good.